The Great Lakes contain nearly 1/5 of the world's fresh surface water. That is very important. The Niagara River Strait and the corridor that surrounds it links the interior of North America and the upper Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean and the eastern lowlands. The biodiversity of this area is world-class. Not many people know it, but the Niagara area is an important part of some of the planet's most spectacular and significant natural occurrences. The location and biodiversity of this area is central to the ancient and natural ritual of migration since the days of the mastodon and early man. Today, many species of wildlife, including fish and the beautiful monarch butterfly, come through here. Spring songbirds, autumn hawks, and summering hummingbirds migrate through or stop to rest and rely on the habitats created and nourished by the Niagara. One of the most significant migrations occurs on the Niagara between November and February. This is the annual Niagara River Gull Migration. During this migration, hundreds of thousands of individual gulls pass through. In all, 19 different species of gulls have been seen here. This is a remarkable diversity of gulls, and this many species are not found many places on Earth. By comparison, only 3 species of gulls have been found on the entire continent of Australia. One species, the Bonaparte's gull, nests in trees in the boreal forests of Alaska and the Yukon. It's found on the river in huge numbers during the winter migration. Many are on their way to the Gulf of Mexico. During the winter months, the Niagara can be filled with tens of thousands of this extraordinary gull. They are commonly seen feeding near the Peace Bridge and in the parks and observation areas along the river from Buffalo to Tonawanda. It is incredible, but some have estimated that as many as 50 to 75% of the world's population of Bonaparte's gulls, the largest concentration of these gulls anywhere, visit here during migration. Many other species of birds can be found in the river during the winter months. Thousands of ducks, swans, and geese, representing many species, find refuge on the Niagara. Often these waters are the first open waters found by birds seeking shelter from the far north. This makes the Niagara River an important place as they feed and socialize here. It is also important that huge concentrations of North America's human population and our industrial and agricultural economies depend on this fresh surface water. As a result, the quality of the waters and the wild and human populations that depend on the fresh waters face uncertainty. Many bird populations are in decline, and human well-being faces great risks. Conservation and preservation of these fresh waters are critical if we are to have a vibrant and healthy economy and quality of life for coming generations. This is so important that the Niagara River Corridor has been designated a globally significant important bird area. In addition, the United Nations has determined that part of the Niagara Corridor is a biosphere reserve. These designations put us on equal footing with places like the Galapagos Islands, Yellowstone National Park, and the Florida Everglades. This means that we have tremendous and valuable natural assets. It also means that they are at risk. We can find ways to protect, conserve, and restore these waters. This is critical to human well-being and economy, as well as to the fundamental underpinnings of a sustainable future. Ecotourism and economic development based on conservation may be building blocks that will help us restore economic health to our region. By becoming better stewards, we can become regional leaders in sustainability. This will make people want to come here, live here, invest here. This will help lead to a sustainable future that works. So get out and enjoy the great nature and urban wilderness experience right here in our own front yard.